Good afternoon, YouTube, expecting mothers, and everyone else that's viewing this video. Today is a big day for me. I just reached the third trimester. And it has been a bumpy road. A blessing, but a bumpy road. Let's jump right into what I've been experiencing, okay? As of this week, and I mean this week, I have felt extremely heavy. It's like I packed on another 20 pounds as of last Thursday. Just waking up is difficult. I felt extremely heavy. I was like shuffling my feet to get around. It's been hard, I won't lie. You know, it's not really a beautiful feeling, but it is a beautiful feeling because you're carrying life. The last doctor's appointment I had was a glucose test. I was there for about 2 hours. I was instructed not to eat 8 hours prior to, well, really 12 hours. So I couldn't eat past 8 o'clock the day before. So 8 o'clock was my last meal and 8 o'clock was my appointment. When I got there, I had to drink this really sugary drink. Everyone had kind of warned me about it, saying, oh, it's so disgusting, and oh, I threw up, things like that. All types of horror stories. I have to say, the drink wasn't that bad. It was like in a little mini bottle, and I'm gonna see if I have a clip right now. So I was making that face, but the drink wasn't that bad. I guess because I was really thirsty at the time too. I couldn't remember if they told me not to just eat anything or I also couldn't drink anything. So, but I didn't drink or eat anything for 12 hours, so the drink was fine by me. I could have had another one. After I got done, they came and they took some of my blood. Results came back pretty good. One thing I do need to check on next time is about my iron, because my iron could be kind of low. I used to be anemic prior to the pregnancy, anemic all my life. I ate ice like no other. I was pretty much known for carrying a huge ice jug around. I filled it with ice and ate it like all day. I kind of got away from that the older I got, but I've noticed like now I'm back to eating ice non-stop, and it's so good. I eat it like a snack. It's so good. So my iron may be a little low. I go back to do my follow-up. I'll probably ask her about that. Last time I mentioned about the nosebleed situation. I haven't had a severe nosebleed like that time, but definitely like if I blow my nose or something like that, I will like see where there was dry blood or old blood. I mean, when I asked my doctor about it, she said that it's pretty normal. It's gonna happen because your blood vessels, you know, they're pumping overload, and you know, one may rupture. So it continues to go on. Just thankful that I haven't had a nosebleed as bad. I'm still taking the same vitamins. I still take the vitamin code raw prenatal, which is an all natural, and I take these 3 times a day. And basically the most important thing is just the folic acid that it has. This does not have one important ingredient, which is DHA. I do take a separate DHA supplement for that, and nothing special. Just pick this up from Walmart, any drugstore, absolutely nothing special. This you would have to go to a health food store, either Whole Foods. Me, I got it from Sprouts, only 39 bucks. for 180 supply. This one I think probably was 49. The babies are extremely healthy. They're growing at a rapid rate and they're so strong. Like, if I could catch them, it's funny because every time I try to catch them moving on film, it's like they know that I'm watching. So maybe they're a little camera shy, but they are so strong. They're kicking constantly. I was instructed today by one of my nurses to count their movements. I should feel like 10 kicks at least every 2 hours, and to kind of just make sure that that's not decreasing. So I thought that was a good idea, because sometimes I do find myself like worrying, like, oh my gosh, are they okay? I haven't felt them move. So just keeping a regular track of how often they're moving, if that's lower than the last time or if it's the same, I think that will kind of keep my anxiety down about this whole thing. Of course, there are a lot of books out there. So of course the common book to get is What to Expect When You're Expecting, and this one is What to Expect When You're Expecting Twins, Triplets, or Quadruplets. Could you only imagine expecting quadruplets? Oh my gosh. This book has been pretty helpful for me, especially when it came to about like weight gain. I was a little apprehensive. I know that you have to gain more weight than, of course, someone with a single pregnancy, but I was just so lost about it. This one just kind of backs you up on the fact that you do have to eat more than a single pregnancy. Another part of this book that's really important is basically how to avoid having a risky pregnancy, avoiding risks of all the complications that can come. That is the chapter that I'm on now. Just making sure that I'm not doing anything that could possibly make labor and delivery, difficult. Still exercising around 4 times a week is where I'm at now. Still exercising 4 times a week, very lightweight. Cardio, an hour. I usually either 45 minutes to an hour. I'm not really slowing down in that department, but it's been okay. I've been feeling okay. And now the question that I get a lot, do I plan to breastfeed? And the answer is yes. I do plan to breastfeed. How long, I'm not really sure. I guess that kind of depends on how good I am at it. I'm gonna try to do it as long as I can. Ideally, I think for me it's gonna be around the 6 months is when I'll probably stop. One helpful tip: if you have an insurance company that has like an expecting mothers program. For instance, I have United Healthcare. They have a program that I am enrolled in where I have a nurse that calls me once a month. She is a part of the insurance company, which is very important. Make sure that this person that calls you is legit and a part of the insurance company. She calls me once a month, and at the end of the program, towards the end of my pregnancy, I will get a free breast pump. That I'm looking forward to. That's one thing I won't have to buy, but it's just great to have that extra layer of support when you're in between doctor's appointments and you have someone else calling to check on you. You can voice concerns right then and there, instead of maybe not having to wait until your next doctor's appointment or trying to call your doctor and you can't get through. You can call your insurance nurse, and mine is pretty knowledgeable. So if your insurance has that, or if you're not sure, definitely check to see, because that really comes in handy and it can make you a lot more confident throughout this pregnancy. Now let's check on my bump. Disclaimer: so keep in mind that this is twins. I get this question all the time, of course. When are you due? Or how far you got? And my answer, is like, 6 months. And I always get this face. And I have to say, oh, well, it's twins. And immediately people are like, oh my God. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. So I am huge. For instance, when I went to Walmart today, a girl actually told me, dang, you big as thank you. So now let's look at my belly. This is my tummy. It's a little oily because I just got through oiling down with some coconut oil and shea butter. I am serious about this no stretch mark game, okay? Maybe you can understand now. I'm pretty sure you do. All the comments that I get. So one baby is on this side and the other baby is on this side. His head is right here and feet come down to here, and the other one is the complete opposite. Head is down here and feet come up to about right here. So they kick, they play. At midnight is when the party starts. I don't know what it is. Like now they're quiet. At midnight it's turn up time. By the time I wake up in the morning, it's still turn up time. I don't know if they were up that whole entire time or if they just took a nap and they still decided to turn up. But they're gonna be probably some active babies, and I just look forward to meeting them. Anyway, I hope that you found this information helpful. I'm gonna try to make sure week by week I continue to just give updates and keep you guys informed. See you next time.